Greetings, everyone. This is Frank Knight from IGN here with my boy Ramstyle.
What up?
So we're going to do a quick little gameplay where we run and collect all of the balls so that we can level up real fast, right?
We call it the quick balls.
Quick balls. I love it. Okay, so run me through what exactly is this. What mission are we doing, and how does this help me level up?
This is mission, I believe, 52 called Dangerous Duo, and you want to hit the right stick down to expand your map, and go find a ball and just stay next to it.
Booyah. I found myself a Dragon Ball.
Don't grab it yet. Do not touch it. So what's going to happen is the second we touch it, Broly's going to come here and try to wreck our faces. So what we're going to do is we're going to stay next to both of these balls, and on the count of three, we're going to grab them. When we grab them, run back to the spaceship and put the ball inside the spaceship.
Grab my ball and run. Got it.
All right, count of three. 1, 2, 3, go. Go. Good news is Videl is going to be a great punching bag for us while we collect these balls and get some fast experience. That'll be great for our secondary characters.
Okay, so when we beaten the game once, we now unlock the ability to create additional characters instead of just the original character.
Correct.
And so what you're saying is once you've done that, you want to grab your level 1 or whatever and just quickly collect all these Dragon Balls, and that way they're going to get just a ton of experience.
Yep, that's going to level up your level 1 to like level 15, somewhere around there. And you just keep doing it over and over again until you max out with your character.
Awesome. But to do that, we have to have already played through it once, right?
Correct.
So if this is our first time through and we're hitting like the Cell games, like difficulty spikes, what quest do you recommend for your first playthrough to help you level up as quick as you can?
So I'd say look at the difficulties around here. So let's go to a 4-star quest. And if you go on the second page, you can see how many points these quests cost. And obviously, the higher the points, the more difficult and annoying the quest can become. So we're going to go ahead and do this one where we fight everybody. And obviously, the ones where we fight a lot of enemies are the ones that are going to give you the most points.
Okay, so this is Earth in Danger, parallel quest number, was it 22?
Correct.
Okay, awesome.
We just double check. Yeah, 22.
So here we are on Parallel Quest 22. This is my first time through, so walk me through. Like, what do we do in this quest?
Don't die, pretty much. So the thing that they do great with these parallel quests is they made them pretty freaking difficult. So they range from doing 1v1 fights to doing 1v3 fights, which can range...
Talking and punching is a little hard.
Yeah. it can get kind of painful. But if you have a friend, parallel quests are kind of designed to be like a co-op thing. So if you have friends you can play with, this is a great way to, number one, have fun with your friends, and at the same time, level up and unlock cool stuff. And for doing it, you also win because you end up getting a lot of points. You also unlock some, depending on how difficult the quest is, you can get some pretty awesome moves and all that good stuff.
Yeah, there's a random loot drop system in this game, right? Where I can get like amazing gear and stuff depending on which quest I'm playing.
Correct. And the keyword is random, because a lot of times you can get the best rank possible, and you'll still want to get the actual rewards you're looking for. For example, this Super Electric Strike took me literally days to get, and look how epic it is.
That's pretty sweet. Which quest did you have to do to get that one?
That was it was a quest against androids 17 and 18. I don't remember the actual number, but it was painful. And the thing is some of these parallel quests will trigger certain events. So if you do a certain thing, then an extra enemy will come in. In my case, when you beat the androids, they come back as dark characters. So if you beat them and you get lucky, you'll get this move, which is just absolutely amazing. Slightly overpowered though.
So yeah, I know that one of the quests that people are having a really hard time with is you can unlock Super Saiyan early in the game in the Frieza Saga, if you kill Krillin and Goku turn Super Saiyan. But he doesn't always turn Super Saiyan.
Correct. So that, I believe, is random. It took me forever. There's actually another move to get called Super Vegeta, which is essentially the Super Saiyan version of Vegeta, where you're just strong with ki-based attacks. And to get that, I believe it's the same quest. No, it's a different quest. Quest 16, I believe. And what you have to do is you have to get to the point where you kill Frieza after Vegeta shows up, and then he gets mad at you, go Super Saiyan, and then you have to fight him. But it's all random, so like that's the kind of the challenge is when will it actually happen? Maybe you have to do certain things that I'm not really sure about. It just mostly just seems kind of random, so just keep doing it until you get it, essentially.
Yeah, you have to kind of grind through the different loot drops and stuff. Most of the stories, though, are based on episodes from the anime, right?
Kind of.
Kind of?
It's with a twist with the whole time travel thing.
Yeah, of course. Our creative characters aren't normally from the show, so that doesn't matter.
Correct. So sometimes it'll range with you joining the evil characters. So there's a quest early stages of the game where you have to join Raditz and fight Piccolo and Goku. Sometimes it is similar to just fighting along with the character. So like the Android 17 and 18 one that I played required me to fight Android 18 along with Vegeta.
Okay. So now that we've cleared through this area, what do we do next?
We go into this portal.
Which, portal's totally something that happens in every episode of Dragon Ball Z, right?
Definitely. So I have to ask you, do you have any items equipped? If you press the right button on the D-pad, you should bring up an items menu.
Yep, I have energy capsules, small
Save those. Actually, you probably might need it, so use a small one. The thing I recommend with everybody that does these quests is, for love of God, bring items. No matter how good you are, bring items, because sometimes you'll have to fight against literally 10, 15 people per stage. So having items isn't a bad thing.
So normally I just usually stick with the health reviving items because I think that's my biggest issue. What other items are there in the game, and what ones would like really kind of help me out? Like, what should I bring on missions like this?
Not important. It's all about the healing ones. I mean, there's some items that will help your character. Run. There's some items that will help your character, your teammates essentially. It will heal their health and stuff like that. But just like stick to yourself.
Yeah, for the most part, just save yourself.
Yeah, like right now I'm just getting destroyed, so I'm gonna take an item real fast. Bam. And then take revenge with the most overpowered move in the game. And I used that with shamelessly, and I missed. Great. Come here.
We're throwing all of our fireballs on Frieza. So in this mission, we're pretty much fighting every villain through the game in like kind of a giant death battle, right?
Up until now, up until the Cell Saga at least. So the quest is defeat Cell, but to do that, we have to first get through all the villains first, so that, you know, Raditz, Nappa, Frieza.
Because we all remember that time we fought Frieza in Capsule City.
Yeah. Makes sense. But again, the whole point of Pearl Quest is supposed to be, this is like, timeline is broken, and you have to go fix it. So that's kind of like their spin on it. The great thing about Captain Ginyu in this game is they have body swap, and it actually works.
Oh, yeah?
So if you want to be a troll online, equip body swap and just let people defeat you. They even have body injure, which is where you just hit yourself. Oh. And then last second, when you're about to lose, just body swap and then win.
Okay, so I've just found my favorite new technique for playing this game online. What do you think of the online battle? So co-op is one thing, but you can also fight each other online.
Correct.
How is that? How's ranked battle?
Ranked is currently a little tough. It's overall with Super Saiyans. The thing about Super Saiyans is you have this ability to go Super Saiyan, and it gives you infinite ki, which then consists of people just usually spamming. So I would kind of stay away from ranked for now until that gets nerfed. But, you know, playing just endless battles, player battles, or even walking around Toki Toki City and facing off against people you see, that's a lot of fun. It's actually a ton of fun. But stay away from ranked for now.
And Super Saiyan's only, you know, you have to pick the Saiyan race to play it. Is there any sort of equivalent for any of the other races? Do other races have transformations, or is it just the Saiyans?
So only Saiyans have transformations. Everybody can use Kaioken. As far as races, being a Saiyan isn't overpowered. In fact, actually, I think the Frieza race is overpowered because they can do this.
Oh, it just freezes him.
Yeah. I can just freeze him and then do my ultimate attack. So, I mean, it's not a move that, you know, that you can master off the first try, but like if you play after, you know, a couple hours, couple days, you get used to knowing when to fire it, and then basically you can link it with your combos.
So, time to go through another portal?
Yep. And this time I think we're going to be facing off against Cell once we get inside here.
So this is the last section of this quest, right?
Possibly. So, as I mentioned earlier, sometimes you'll get certain things that will trigger certain events. I don't remember what the secret mission here is, but if we trigger it, it will cause us to keep going. But you don't have to complete that extra part, though. Even if we die in the extra part, then, you know, we still get all the items that we, you know, got so far in the mission. However, if we end up beating the extra part, then we'll get more possible rare items. And they're designed to be very tough, just so you know.
Yeah, so I've seen that looking online, most of the, not all of them, but a lot of the special requirements are simply like, you know, beat the mission in 5 minutes, beat the mission in 3 minutes, run away from the Kamehameha.
Yeah.
Oh, stupid building got in the way of my blast.
So basically anything you can do to get points, even doing things like entering a mission and grabbing, everything gets you points. And the more points you get, I believe the better it is, or better the chance to get a special event to trigger. So just basically do everything. Don't just walk in and just spam or, you know, or just punch. Like, you know, pull off as many moves as you can to get the best score. Look at that. My character's a beast.
Was standing it all the way.
That's one of my favorite escape moves. It's called Force Shield. And as long as I have ki, I can block. But I ran out of ki, so this is a terrible idea. Don't do that. It's Vegito's move. And you unlock it somewhere in the later of the parallel quest.
I gotta say, man, like, The Cell games, Cell never really my favorite villain. Like I'm still like on Team Frieza.
Yeah, actually I am too. So actually, if people watching this video, hashtag Frieza or hashtag Cell in the comment section below. I want to see who is on what side, because every time I see it, people are always kind of in between.
Cell is just kind of broken. Like his first form was really lame, and the entire series was all about like, hey, maybe I'll just let my bad guy get stronger, and then it'll be cooler when I beat him.
And Frieza is so authentic because he's just like perfectly evil. He didn't rely on recovery powers or anything. So right now we triggered the special
we
quest.
got the special quest.
And I think that this is going to result in us losing. Oh no, it's just a Cell Juniors. I think we'll be fine. Let's go. We should be good. But yeah, Frieza's definitely my favorite just because he doesn't have any recovery powers. He's just purely powerful. He was one of the most feared characters in the universe. And on top of that, they're bringing him back in a new movie. So
yeah, we have a gold Frieza now. What are your thoughts on gold and purple Frieza? Lakers Frieza.
I actually really like it. Lakers Frieza, that's funny. I actually really like it. I was a big fan of Super Saiyan God, which I know was a quote-unquote lazy design, as a lot of people refer to. But I really like the simplicity of it. It took it back to the roots where Goku was just using Kaioken. So I really liked that form. So when they brought out the Golden Frieza, it kind of makes sense because one of my good friends, Jadentastic, he made a video basically breaking down Frieza, and he says that they kept the iconic form as iconic as it is, and then also gave it the gold glow, the gold color, which means power. So I get what Toriyama was doing. I really enjoyed it.
So we'll take it back for 1 second while we try and find. Oh dang!
So this is my mentor right now.
Speaking of Super God.
So if you have a mentor, every now and then when you're in trouble, they will come in and help you out. So in this case, Beerus is my mentor, and he's about to help us wreck Cell.
Bam. So let's take it back. Not necessarily everybody is up to date on the newest Dragon Ball stuff. So what is Super Saiyan God mode?
Super Saiyan God is the newest transformation for Goku, and it is achieved in a pretty weird way. It's achieved in a way where you can't exactly achieve it as a regular Saiyan because most Saiyans are evil and heartless. It requires 6 pure Saiyans, pure-hearted Saiyans, to be in a circle and hold hands. And if you insert your energy into one Saiyan, you go Super Saiyan God. But the thing is the power increase is very powerful, and it doesn't last that long. So the original Super Saiyan God ended up getting killed when his power ran out when he was trying to face off against the evil Saiyans. But in Goku's case, Beerus wakes up from a deep slumber, and he foresaw the Super Saiyan God and wanted to fight him because he wanted to test his ability. So he comes to Earth, and fights Goku, and it's a pretty epic movie. You should definitely check it out. Battle of Gods is what it's called.
So what's the difference between Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan 3 with the long hair, or Super Saiyan 4 with the crazy monkey bodies? Like what do we look like as Super Saiyan God?
So the Super Saiyan God, you're right now only Goku's the one who has it. We might get a Super Saiyan God Vegeta in an upcoming movie, but for Goku himself, it makes him a lot skinnier and just gives him red hair. And in terms of power, it's far greater than Super Saiyan 3. Beerus ends up fighting. Did you get knocked out? So I'm going to heal you fast. Come here. Where are you?
Oh, Beerus is already on it.
Here we go. See, this is a great thing about having mentors in the game. They can help you, heal you. I love the fact that the AI in this game actually heals you, unlike the previous games. That's a cool thing. Super Saiyan God, though, he has red hair, he's skinnier, and he's a lot more powerful. So to give you an example of how powerful he is, Beerus beat Goku with one hit when he was Super Saiyan 3. And when he was Super Saiyan God, he was actually able to keep up with him one-on-one. So it's a pretty crazy power increase compared to his other transformations.
Okay. And so you said Beerus is your mentor.
Yes.
So how does the mentoring system work in this game? You said that sometimes they'll come in and help you, but do you have to get to max level before they'll do that? How does that all work?
So when you find a mentor in Toki Toki City, what you want to do is have them basically train you, and the more you use their moves, the more you keep them as a mentor, the more your friendship level grows. So the higher your friendship level, the more quests you get, and then if you beat the quest, you get their moves, and the more they will show up and help you in tough times. So right now, I think my mentor with Beerus is halfway, and that's why he showed up to help us right now. But it all seems to be random.
Yeah, a lot of randoming in this game. There we go. There's our clear.
I was rather
Boom.
looking forward to this,
There's our items and no moves, but that's pretty much it. Just do the tough quests. The more enemies you got to fight, the more points you'll get, and that's going to be probably the best way to level up in between your first playthrough of the game.
Awesome, man. Thank you very much. Guys, let us know what you think about Dragon Ball Z in the comments below. And remember, for all things anime, Dragon Ball Z, Super Saiyans, people punching each other, keep it locked on IGN.